Hey, everybody. Hey, Lisa.
Hey, Tammy. Hey, everybody.
Thank you all so much for coming. Hey,
Gwen
Jan.
texted me. She may not be here.
Oh, really? Bless her heart. That's so nice of her. Um, so Jan, hello, hello. Hey, Heather.
Hey, Jan.
Aw,
Hey, Heather.
thank you guys for sharing this out. I appreciate that. We're talking about some fun stuff today. Seasonal goals. Mm-hmm. I got a list.
I know you do. I know you do.
I figured what we could do is start with spring and summer and then spend most of our time on fall and winter because that's where we're at.
That's what we're doing.
We're at fall time.
I finally rewrote my list again because we crossed a bunch off.
Uh-huh. Oh, I need to send you a picture because I found the list that I had. Remember, our lists were each a little different.
Yep.
I'm going
Yep.
to do that real quick so that I
Yeah.
remember.
And I condensed it down to one page, which was kind of nice.
Cool. Okay, hang on. Here we go.
I'm going to see if I have a picture of it here. I'll send it to you as well, but I'll share it.
Oh, there we go. There we go.
Right here. Let me.
You could see my note on here. It says, send Lisa pics of this.
Oh, that's funny.
Didn't happen. Hey, Anne. Good to see you. Oh, look at there's
Hi, Ann.
Gwen. Thank you for coming in.
Hi, Gwen.
Oh,
Oh,
awesome,
here.
Lisa.
That's mine right there. So
Awesome.
I
Oh, my
rewrote
goodness.
it,
Mm-hmm.
got it down to one page, thankfully, and I'm just showing
Very
our
cool.
viewers too.
Yeah. We've
But
we've been doing it. It's on the fridge and I love it because my husband, like the things that I put on the refrigerator are the us goals. Like it's probably not going to happen unless, we're working together on it. So
awesome. Oh, you're
that's
so
what's
sweet.
that's what's on my refrigerator. And then my goals are kind of separate cuz you know what I mean? He doesn't need to be involved in
Mm-mm.
me with some of my stuff. Oh my
Hi,
gosh, and
Paula.
I got a new hobby, Lisa.
Uh-oh.
I can't wait. And you're going to know what this is, I think. You know what rug hooking is, don't you?
Oh yeah. Wait a minute. The old one with the little where
Not
you pull the
latch
yarn?
hooking, not
Oh,
latch
not
hooking
latch
the
hook. Okay,
thong.
so tell.
Oh my gosh, you would have loved this shop. Everybody would have loved it. Oh, I need to try to go again before they close. There was a closing out sale, so that's like call me in, why don't you? Just tell me it's some closing out sale. I'm there with bells on, right? And I'd never
Right.
been in there before, but it's a place I wanted to go into because it struck my curiosity. It was called Saltbox Primitive Wool. Yes. Yep. Wait,
Wow.
what was that? What was that? Was that one of the things?
It
Was
was
that
a rug hook, creative rug hooking.
Yes, yes, that's what they do, the most beautiful things. And it involves using a piece of cloth, and I guess the Amish would use like not a flour sack, but the other sack, potato sack. They would use that, and it's a hook that almost looks like a latch hook, but it doesn't have the little piece that flips back. It
Okay.
almost looks like a crochet hook, but it's a little shorter and pointy because what you do is you've got strips of wool cut real thin, right? And then you draw your design on this fabric. Another one was like monk fabric or something along those lines. I know I'm getting it all messed up, but you have your design and then you poke I'm going to do an unboxing because I bought stuff. You poke the hook through and you pull up a piece of the wool. Remember, it's a long string, a long strip, I guess I should say. And then right next to that, you poke through again and you pull up a loop and you keep going across. Hey, Paula, good to see you. You keep pulling up a loop, and all of these loops end up being a rug with the most intricate, beautiful design when you're good at it. I'm
Wow.
starting. I'm starting. My first project is going to be a Christmas stocking. That's what I'm going to do with a moose
Wow.
and a mountain and stuff. But it's so cool, Lisa. I'm so excited to do it. So you also have like a picture a box with no walls. So it's just the joints and it's wooden. Yeah. Yeah, like that. And see, she pulls up little loops. You guys wouldn't believe how beautiful these rugs are. I went in
Much
there.
prettier than latch hooking.
Yes, I'm not a latch hook fan. Like I'm sure it was a big thing in the 70s, right?
It
Like
was.
that's
It's just this is to me more
yes.
timeless
Yeah.
versus looking at shag.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's gorgeous. And oh my goodness, the designs that they come up with. And again, I'm assuming that this started in the Amish community. Look at this, guys. Isn't that gorgeous?
Wow.
I've asked the lady to send me some. I gave her my number and I told her, send me some pictures of what you have. And I'm going to start on this stocking and I'm probably going to be back. And she's going out of business. So I'm
Oh
like,
my god.
man, but maybe I could get some good deals on stuff. Hey, Rebecca,
Hey, Rebecca, Suburban Hillbilly.
you take the fabric and you
Rug
put it
one.
over this, wooden box and it's got almost like Velcro, but taller. I was like, this reminds me of like pest control for birds because it's little bitty spikes, and it goes around the top. And then you take your fabric piece, you put it over that so it holds it for you in place while you're sticking that hook through. So fun.
Oh, how cool.
And I found out there's a rug hooking group in town that meets at the library. I know.
You've got to do that.
I know
I'm
because,
going to tell you why.
huh?
And I know you very well. So
Uh
what
huh.
I'm saying is what's really cool about that is several things. Number one, you're home a lot
Uh huh.
because you work from home.
Yeah. Yep, I am.
Getting out and going to a group
Uh huh.
is for me was life changing
Uh huh.
because I don't want to go out.
Yeah.
But
I'm the
I
same way.
really enjoy and look forward to my group
Mhm,
for fiber,
mhm.
and we have a lot of fun and we've made a lot of
Yeah,
connections. So I think it would
mhm.
be great for you.
Yeah, I'm thinking it would be cool. It would be cool because and it is, I was like, "Oh my gosh, I'll bet Lisa would love this." The
I
rug
can't take on
looking.
another hobby.
That's that's where I was until I was, like, immersed in it. It's like I walked into this store and I was swimming in it, and I'm like, "Oh, I love this." You know what I
Yeah,
mean? This there was rugs to see and the wool everywhere and, you know, those
gorgeous.
hobbies that you can see and feel, and they result in a final product that's usable,
Yeah.
that's what I'm all about. I love
Y-
that.
Yep.
So,
When that's what I was thinking too when she
I
said it.
did
That latch hook rugs are so dated.
Yep. What's a bummer is I had heard about this store because this lady's husband did some excavation work for us when we first moved here. And he mentioned the whole rug thing. And I'm like, oh, latch hook rugs. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Latch hook rug. Like latch hooking. Not my thing, but that's cool.
This is here's a good wait a minute.
And had I listened and not assumed I know everything, guys, don't ever assume you know everything. You totally ruin it for yourself when you do that.
I'm looking up.
Anne said, I melt in quilt shops and embroidery shops.
I
Yes.
bet. I bet. This is what I think of when I see
Yep. Jan
latch
did
hook.
latch hook rugs and pictures. I did them too back in the day. Oh, yeah. The latch hook rugs.
Yeah.
Uh huh.
Well,
Yeah. They're not a thing anymore. They were once upon a time.
that's the thing. They're not timeless.
So,
Gwen
Gwen,
wants to know. There you go.
yeah, I asked that question too. Aren't they going to fall out? The answer is no, they don't fall out.
Ooh.
Hmm. But
Oh,
I
well, you
need
might tie
to,
them off when you're done, right?
I guess. I don't know. Right now, I just know how to stick them in there. I don't think so, Lisa, because I asked that. I did ask that. Now I remember when you start a row or a strip,
Yep.
you pull it out and it's kind of loose. That part's just flapping.
Yep.
And then you do all your loops and at the end, you pull the end out and it's going to be flapping. And
Right.
I'm like, what do you do with the flaps? They said you trim them down so they're even with the loops, and then you go on to your next seam,
Huh.
and they don't pull out. I mean, unless you get a dog on there with a dog nail.
Well, but you're gonna hang those versus
Yeah, you could hang them versus because they're so gorgeous.
if you Gwen said, "Can you wash it?" I'm assuming
It's
it's like
well, it's wool.
it's wool, so you have to hand gently wash it if you need to get dust
And
off it.
remember, like you don't stick wool in the dryer.
Right, right. I know
Yeah.
there's a special wool wash because I bought a bottle of it when somebody from Wyoming brought me a fleece, which I need to get
Hmm.
going on.
Hmm.
But yeah,
Oh, I just think it's, oh my
I
gosh.
do.
It was so cool being in this shop. They had a fireplace.
Of course
They,
they did.
they had a fireplace in this shop. They had just all of the decor. Oh my gosh. It was just so rustic, cozy. Um, all the Hygge vibes up in there for sure.
There's a glue you could put on the back, Heather said.
That's what I'm thinking, Heather, is that maybe like before you hang it, maybe you do something. But she said that they stay and you hang them, but I'm still thinking hanging on the wall. I don't know, my little brain still, I only got the gist of how do I start. So I know how to start. And my stocking, of course, it's only like the front of the stocking.
Right.
So I'm going to have to attach it, a backing on there for it to be functional.
Yeah, and I also think that it's going to be functional, but the items you're
Mhm.
making with it are not
Mhm.
wear items that
Yeah.
are going to take a beating.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, unless it was a small piece of fabric and I was going to like attach it as a removable on a shirt or something.
Yeah, you could easily do that with snaps.
Yeah, something like that.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's just the coolest thing. I want to learn how to do it. So
Here we
I bought
go.
the box, I bought the kit for doing the and there's channels on YouTube that do this rug hooking thing.
Yep.
Looks like a lot of it happening in Missouri. First time I ever heard of it, but that's why I'm thinking, well, the Amish, I think, came up with this technique and everything. Maybe that's why I never heard of it because, Arizona, where I've lived most of my life, not a whole lot of Amish,
I'm
happenings
here.
happening.
Yeah.
So, but
Yep.
it's really cool. Yeah,
When
so that's
you
on the list.
when you said that, I was thinking I knew it wasn't like the crocheted rug stuff because
Yeah.
I saved some clothes that I plan to shred into strips
Oh yeah, those are
and
cool too.
jeans and stuff like that to make because I have a large, really large crochet hook that I wanted
Uh-huh.
to make rugs out of,
Yeah.
but I knew because it was
Hi,
hooking.
Christy.
Hey, Christy, good to see you. But yeah, I just thought that was cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I
Very
love the
cool,
rug
Tammy.
making thing. I know, I'm so excited. I'll do like an unboxing video and kind of show it. I've got an unboxing video for herbs. I've got peach cobbler supposed to be coming out later today. Crock pot
Yum.
peach cobbler. Oh my goodness. It's the peaches. I'm like, just dame the peaches. For anybody who doesn't speak Spanish, dame is a way of saying give me.
Yep.
Dame the peach. And it's fun to say. Everybody
Dummy and Bracelet.
Everyone who's listening, repeat after me. Dame. It's a really fun word to use. Dame the
Yeah.
chips. Dame the soda. It just
Yeah.
sounds it's so much funner than anyways. There's your foreign
Dame un
language.
beso.
Yes, dame un
Give
beso.
me a kiss.
Yes, yes. Today is flying by, Paula, and good to see you. Hey, Jamie, thank you for coming in.
She said, per Google, for the back of a latch hook design, use a flexible fabric glue or liquid latex as they are
Mhm.
ideal for keeping threads secure and preventing fraying without becoming brittle. Hot glue is.
Yeah, I'm telling you, they said we don't need to use anything. Did I say hi to Aiden Ear yet?
Hi,
Hey, Aiden,
Air,
good to see you. So, today we're talking about seasonal goals and
including rug hooking.
including rug hooking, which you could throw in here somewhere.
So
So, I'm going to
seasonal,
I'm going to go through my little list here.
go ahead.
Um we're going to start with spring, and with spring, that's like March through May. We're going like spring, summer, and then we're going to hang out in fall and winter because, you know, that's where it's at right now,
Because we're
right?
all exhausted from spring and summer.
We're all exhausted from spring. And I'm going to be like, let's see, I'm Like, hate to be counting this, but I'm like 3 weeks in with getting over this craziness.
I was going to ask you, you feeling better?
I'm feeling, and you know how I know I'm feeling better? Because my husband started feeling bad again.
Oh,
And he's actually thinking he's getting what I have. And he's saying, I'm like feeling like you were, where he thought that I was just kind of getting it worse than he was. He's like, I think I'm feeling like you were. And I think it's something different for him. It's more of a sore throat thing. So for me, it's just, I mean, I sound like I just woke up, but I've been up since 6:30 this morning on a meeting, might add, but um, a training kind of thingy. But anyhow, I sound like this because of whatever this is. But other than that, I know I'm feeling better because I told my husband, I'm like, all right, we're on it. We need to boost our immune system. Here's what we're doing. I'm drinking astragalus root in my tea. And I said, and you need onion honey. I'm going to be on you on it all day. You need to take vitamin C. Like I'm able to, like my brain is back to normal, which means that
good,
it's just like bouncing.
good, good. Bouncing brain.
My bouncing brain, yes, and I'm feeling like I want to do all the things, and for the most part I can, and then I
Anne
got to
said,
slow myself down and not let myself get distracted from going on to the next thing. So back
Anne
to our
said,
list. Huh.
well, real quick, Anne said she drank goldenrod tea every day for 2 weeks and helped her get over it.
Mm. Oh, I have goldenrod I just harvested, Anne. I will be trying that. And I also read that when you get, I'm at the part where I attended this conference on coughs and
Cough
colds.
conference.
It was a cough conference for the most part, though, because it was talking about dry cough, what herbs, wet cough, what herbs, also what adjunct therapies, right? But then at the end of your sickness, you end up with dry on top, wet on the bottom, meaning like dry at the upper cough of your lungs. So you're coughing, coughing, coughing. You're not really producing anything until you cough, cough a little bit more. And then poof, there's some production of, what was making you cough in the first place. And one of the things that's good for that is astragalus root, which is a tonic, also known as an adaptogenic. So it's something you can just drink every day, much like what you're describing with the goldenrod. And so I might throw that in there.
Talk about spring.
Yeah, back to spring. All right, so our top highlights, and we're going to put these in buckets. Planting and planning. So a lot of, planting your crops and planting your starter seeds. Also infrastructure, repairing any fencing, cleaning coops in the spring and setting up any irrigation systems. Livestock. A lot of livestock, you're beginning their breeding cycles, cleaning barns, preparing any birthing areas, preservation prep. So you're getting ready for, making sure you've got the canning supplies you need and cleaning any pantry shelves and also digging out your pantry shelves, making sure that you have all of your foods rotating, right?
Yep.
So you're making yourself eat those canned carrots, which I will be making a carrot pie here soon. I'll video it.
And freezers, cleaning freezers out, getting ready for meat harvests.
Mm-hmm. For more
I
to go.
guess we really didn't have one.
Hey, CR.
Hey, CR.
And skill focus. So, up in your game with your composting techniques. What herbs are you going to plant this year to learn how to grow? Because the quality of the herbs that you're growing are always going to be better than the quality of the herbs that you're buying, even when you get them from a wonderful place, like when you buy them from Mountain Rose Herbs, which is one of my favorite places.
Hey,
Hey, Lynn Farm Okie and Low Family Adventures. Tanya, good to see you guys.
hello, hello. We just had a baby born Sunday. It didn't make it. It's late. Tuesday stripes on the back look like a
Oh,
bumblebee. Aw.
oh my goodness. What kind of a baby is it? Is it a calf? Or
Check
is
all
it
the seals on your canned food. Smart.
mm-hmm.
Amy.
Yep. Regrowing a clone plant. Do you have a video on that, CR? You've got my brain firing on so many different levels right now. The scientist in me is going, oh, I want to see. All right, now I'm going to move to summer because we want to get to the funnest stuff, which is what we're all doing right
Oh,
now.
a Dexter cow baby.
Oh my goodness, how cute.
Adorable.
All right, so for our summer goals, and we'll chat about these again come spring and summer, but we're going to kind of just cover them now, which is what we came out of harvesting, picking early crops, greens, berries, monitoring the pest population in our garden and the weed population in our garden, canning, beginning canning, dehydrating and freezing our produce as we harvest, livestock, checking them for heat stress, rotating pastures. If you have sheep, shearing sheep happens in that time. And infrastructure, more goals in the infrastructure block, including building shade structures, maintaining water systems, and skill focus. And this is funny because on the list that I pulled up, I agree with practicing fermentation absolutely as you're harvesting, but they've got soap making, and y'all, we made it a fall thing. And I like it on our fall list better.
Yeah, I don't want to do that in the hot weather.
Ha and herbal salves. So now
Mhm.
the funnest stuff. Moving on to fall. Um, so you're harvesting your final harvest for the fall, and you're growing your root vegetables, maybe harvesting some squash and late fruits. That's harvesting. Anything you want
Mhm.
to add to that, Lisa?
Well, if you're in a you
So,
could you could be all done if you're in a colder climate by Labor
mhm,
Day weekend,
mhm,
or you could be, for me, it was starting stuff in the greenhouse
uh-huh.
to do, some experimenting, and I harvested bok choy the other day, and it
I
made
saw.
it in the greenhouse with nights down in the 20s.
That's awesome.
And it's not frost hardy, so that's pretty cool.
Mhm,
Um, so we've had several frosts already, and, so right now we're down to, broccoli and Brussels sprouts,
mhm.
um, and my parsley. I keep covering my parsley because it was a stellar year for that.
Oh, awesome.
But, seed saving too, like Heather says, and
What
Heather,
is
I'm
it?
sorry to hear about the mama. Oh,
What
good
happened
for
to the
you.
mama? I missed it.
Mama had cancer,
Aw,
so she
dang
had
it.
to. Lynn, you can get the kit online. You can, for anyone who's watching, I was typing in the chat to Lynn. She was asking the name of the utensils that are used for canning, but you can buy a kit. You can get it online at Amazon. You can get it anywhere where canning stuff is sold. Usually they sell those kits, like Walmart and all that.
Oh,
Um,
what are we talking about? What kind of kit?
the canning, like, where you need your jar
Oh,
lifter,
yeah,
you
yeah.
need your debubbler.
I've seen them at Walmart. They have
I
them all
got
over
a
the place.
ball mason jar when I first started. I got a ball mason jar brand
Uh-huh.
kit from the Dollar General. Now, not
Mhm.
all Dollar Generals have it,
Mhm.
but Low Family Adventures said they have the kits for $2. Hot
Oh, that's
dang, I spent
awesome. Yeah,
10.
they're getting some clearance racks going
You
on
need a
too.
funnel, you need a debubbler, a chopstick.
Mhm.
They don't give you
Uh-huh.
that, but you can use the debubbler. Um, but yeah, I think for us, fall has been about a lot of things like infrastructure.
Hey, Lisa,
Yep.
before you go to that, can I
Yep.
tell you a little bit about parsley?
Go ahead.
You said you had a stellar year, and parsley is a medicinal herb. So I thought I'd share with you what it does. And I'm reading this. Not a doctor for any, YouTube folks that are watching this, and not a doctor. I'm not telling anybody to do anything, not diagnosing anyone. I'm not, do your own research. I'm just sharing with you what I'm reading. Parsley is rich in sodium and potassium, which are necessary to regulate fluids in the body. It has a volatile oil that stimulates kidney function. By the way, that just means the oil is strong and it helps your kidney to function and encourages it to do so. It helps to lower blood pressure and slow the pulse. It's not recommended in cases involving fluid deficiency. Okay, that's like a TCM term, guys. Wasting or dryness. Um, and again, these are TCM terms. Um,
What's TCM?
oh, traditional Chinese medicine. Sorry.
Thank you.
It's used to dry up breast milk, so should be avoided while breastfeeding. It's also, what else does it say about it? It's
Hi,
warming
Carolina.
and nourishing. And
Hmm.
of course, it says can be eaten raw or cooked, 4 to 8 ounces, 1 to 4 times daily as a tea if you wanted to do that.
4 to 8 ounces,
That's a
four
lot.
times a day,
1 to 4 times a day.
1 to 4 times a day.
Yeah.
Okay, I was going to say, like, I
But
would
I
need a
like
lot of
the
parsley.
part that it's rich in sodium and potassium because those are like your electrolytes,
Yeah, I
and
would
it
eat that
helps lower
parsley
blood
crunch,
pressure
Chrissy.
and slow the pulse. I liked that. Hey, Carolina Oma Steph, good to see you. Anyways, I wanted to share since you said you had such a stellar year with it so that you knew, look at there. There's like medicinal properties in there. Food as medicine is great.
Yeah, I freeze dried so much of it, so much
Awesome.
of it. So infrastructure.
Infrastructure. Can I tell you what it says first?
Yes.
Winterize buildings, clean gutters, and stack firewood.
Ugh,
Now you go ahead.
we clean gutters. We'll do that multiple times a year.
Pine needles, huh?
Oh my gosh. Anyway, yeah, I mean, that's a lot of the things that are on the list were, we haven't even gotten to winterizing yet. Hey, great Granny C.
Hey, great
Um,
Granny C. Thanks for coming.
we are not at the winterizing point. We are at
Mm-hmm.
it was too hot in summer to do these projects and we're doing them now.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll move to winter, which is pretty good,
Mm-hmm.
pretty easy to do for us. But so yeah, right now it's all about fixing a horrible fence line,
Mm-hmm.
making a gated area for the piglets, because if you've seen pigs and their piglets eat, the
Mm-hmm.
the mama pigs and the other pigs are all about each man for themselves.
Yeah.
So you got to have a place for them to do that. Um, Also doing all different kinds of projects that needed to be done
Mm-hmm.
because it was too
And the
hot.
weather's nicer in the fall.
Right, right. It was
Mm-hmm.
just so much nicer now.
Yeah.
But we're getting ready to move the boys back up from the back part of the property back up to their winter pen.
Mm-hmm.
So of course, then projects had to be done to keep the little piglets out of there because they get under the
Uh-huh.
gate. So
Oh, you don't have any gutters, Jamie? Well, that's one way to not have to clean them.
yeah, I'd like to not have any either, but they're there. And a lot of people say, "Oh, use those covers." Well, those covers are a nightmare to clean the gutter because
Uh-huh.
the pine needles slip in anyway, and
Right?
then you can't get them out.
Mm-hmm.
But I will say this: we have got a backpack leaf blower
Mm-hmm.
that actually made it a lot easier this time.
Awesome.
He didn't need to lay down on the roof and scoop everything out. It
Yeah.
blew everything out. So,
Yeah, because that's scary. Anybody
um,
who does any climbing on ladders this year or getting on roofs and whatnot, let me tell you, you can do more than just break a bone when you fall off a ladder.
yes,
You
you
can
can.
tear your aorta.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
I worked on a study for a device that helped that. That's how I
Yep.
know. We had good enrollment around the time that everybody was hanging Christmas lights because
Yeah.
people would rip their aortas.
Oh,
Life
yeah.
threatening situation there. That's the huge vessel that runs, from up here down there. Anyhow, go ahead.
Well, look at my friend's husband. I mean, he's just, up on a ladder trying to do things and fell,
Hmm. Hmm.
and how bad he was.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
we just like to get up there and get ahead of it because if we do get rain,
Hmm.
um, there was no draining at this point. So we wanted to do it before there was frost or snow up there and all that stuff because we're not going up there when it's that.
Hmm.
Oh, good deal, Christy. That's awesome. Um,
Hmm.
so yeah, so I mean, and the other thing is, getting ready to, we took care of the garden,
Hmm.
house garden, we're gonna put you know, the garlic is gonna get put in this weekend now that we had a really hard frost last night or the night
Hmm.
before. Um,
Awesome.
so yeah. Yeah, no kidding, CR. No
Or when
kidding.
it's raining, or any of those
Yeah,
other things.
pine needles are slick, man. Slick, slick, slick.
Hmm. Yeah.
Um, but yeah, so just lots of things. Just,
Hmm.
it could be the dumbest things, but just
Mhm,
good reminders. And I will tell you,
yeah,
having it on the freezer has made a big deal in getting things done because
mhm.
we we were talking about this last night because we've really been on fire since Friday,
Uh-huh.
and I'm not doing anything today.
Good, Lisa. You
Well, I
guys
am.
do that. Man, you guys, you'll
But
work all day long. I like to take breaks every now and then.
yeah, well,
When it comes to like the manual labor work.
but the really cool thing about the list is that it's not me saying, "Hey, we got to do this, we got to do
Yeah,
this, we got to do this."
it's on the list.
It's on the list.
Yes, that's what and you know what? My husband has been looking at that list. He's been
Yes,
using the list to be like, okay, what am I gonna, I want to get this worked on. And it's not me feeling like I'm nagging or anything like that.
right. And not only that, it just holds you both accountable and you're able to get
Yep.
it done because, like,
Yep.
what was really cool is there were a few things on there that he took care of
Mm-hmm.
while I was doing, because, the list is not everything. There's
Yeah.
daily life, there's other things that get done because I
Yeah.
can't remember it
There's
all.
other lists. I have another list.
Right. But it was really
Uh-huh.
good is that, he walks over and he's like,
Oh,
"Hey, I'm going to
you see
do
what
this."
Rebecca said?
What's that?
Somebody tore their Achilles tendon because they missed the bottom rung of a ladder. I
Oh,
got a visual on that one. Yeah,
wow.
that list. I'm so glad you shared that idea, Lisa.
Yeah.
So, did you show a picture of it yet? Were you going to show another picture or something of that list that you're talking about?
Oh, I showed it while you were I showed this
While I was
one.
all stuck in my book, see what happens.
Yeah. Well, like, you see all the black, that's the crossed off.
So, guys, what she did, what you're seeing, she's got two, like, 8.5 by 11 papers. I'm guessing at the size. I don't know what size they are.
Yeah, about.
She taped them to the deep freeze because that's a common area in an area that her and her husband kind of, are at.
It's a
And
door we walk in and out of.
yeah, and she wrote everything down on there that they do. And what I used was I'm now using a dry erase board that's on my refrigerator, and I'm putting everything on that dry erase board, so my husband has visual to it too. And I've even taken some of the goals and like broken them down into smaller chunks.
Right.
Mhm.
And you know what I've been doing, you're gonna laugh. So I have the marker tape there as well, and that's so you
Uh-huh.
can walk
Good
right in and check
idea.
it off,
Yeah.
right? And it's only that blue painting tape, so it's not gonna leave anything.
Yeah.
But the cool part about it is, like yesterday he had done a couple things. So here's a good example. I posted a video about the pig fence, which is a
Uh-huh.
nightmare for us.
Uh-huh.
And so we were working together doing the cement and all that. We got that all done. But then the electrical part, I slept in the
Mhm.
next day.
Uh-huh.
And I go out there while I'm having my coffee. I go out there and I look and Ryan's got the electric up.
Awesome.
But it's been
It's
really great.
motivating is what it
Well,
is.
it is motivating, but it's also
Mhm.
just so handy because we're both
Mhm.
seeing it
Yep.
and we both just go and do it. So now I condensed the list into one paper, added a
Mhm.
few things,
Mhm. I
and we're
love
just gonna
that.
start crossing it off again.
Yeah, that's awesome. I'm glad that you mentioned that because a lot of times, like those of us here, we're the goal setters in some form or fashion. We each have our own way of doing that. And some of us write it down, some of us don't write it down, but I'm sure I'm not you and I aren't the only ones here that our goals involve more than just us.
Right,
Like an
right,
effort put forth. So having a place like for the shared goals, and it's not like I'm just creating chores for my husband. It's shared goals of what we've agreed we want to do,
right.
right? And I just love it. It's been a game changer, I think, over
It
here.
it has been, and like I said, the benefit to it is if it was on my phone,
Mhm.
right? He's
Yeah.
not looking at my list on the phone, but he's
Mhm.
been walking over, looking at things and saying, "Oh, this will take 2 minutes. Let me do this."
Yeah.
Like,
Mhm.
we had to give you an
Yeah.
example. We had to
Mhm.
add a piece of a hog panel to the bottom of the gate, right? Because there's been
Uh-huh.
erosion in the boar
Mhm.
pen. So
Uh-huh.
before we bring them up, the piglets keep going under the gate because they can fit.
Oh, yeah. Mhm.
So I don't want them in there with Norman will be fine. Grant will
Mhm.
probably be fine, but it's me
Mhm.
being paranoid.
Yeah.
because they have tusks.
Yeah. Well, and at the
So
end of the day, animals are still always animals and operate a lot on instinct.
right.
And they could still
So
feel bad about something that they do, but it's done.
right. And
Mhm.
so, we put he attached a piece of panel. It took 2 minutes. It was done.
Mhm.
I'll do that, Tammy.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Lisa.
Yeah, no problem. Lynn, give me a minute.
Yeah. Okay, hold on. I'm going to switch us to another one because you're kind of talking about it, and that's livestock, preparing shelters for winter, stock, feed, and bedding.
Right.
Hmm.
Sorry, I can't do two things at once
No, you're
sometimes.
good. You're good. So we have over here with the goats, the kids are actually going to try to build like a barn. I
Oh,
think they're going
nice.
to do like a shed to barn kind of thing. Not a huge one, but something that they can put the animals in that's large enough for them to put the boys on one side and the nannies on the other, um, so that they have a place that's a little warmer to put them this winter. I know that that's at the top of Katie's priority list. And the other thing we're doing is making sure that the fireplace on the big house that it's been cleaned out over there so that that's like winterized and ready. Oh, Christy Betts has neighbors with cooney pigs.
My husband asked me for a list once. I made him a doable list. A few years later, I found it. The paper had changed color. Remarked a few off that I did, and the hard one out. It's funny, Rebecca. CR wants to know, will it be red too?
Will what be red?
The barn, I guess, for the.
Oh, two? I don't know. I don't know if it's gonna. I don't know what color it's gonna be.
I know all my barns and buildings will be green. And why do I know that? We have tons of steel
Mm-hmm.
roofing and siding that are green.
Yeah, they'll probably do theirs to match our houses.
That'll be fun.
Brown. Yeah.
That'll be fun.
Mm-hmm. But
And
see, Rebecca, you don't have to like. You can put the list on the refrigerator. That's what's worked for me. Hubby, he frequents that fridge.
well, mine frequents the freezer taking meat out for dinner because I can't
Mhm.
remember it.
Mhm. Yeah, and
Um,
checking smoke detectors and carbon monoxide, yep.
you should paint a barn quilt. I've done two, so there you go.
Yes, that would be fun.
I'm hoping to do a third.
Mhm. Yeah, that would be fun. I might need to do
Hubby
that.
made a list when he retired, promptly lost his list.
But see, now the good thing is I'm the keeper of the list when it's on the fridge. I'm the maintainer of that list.
yeah.
Doesn't get lost.
Thanks, Christy. Yeah, I like them because it it's what we have already, so we just keep it
Mhm.
the
And
same.
it'll match everything and it'll look so nice. Yeah.
Yeah, and even though we do things very cheaply and with what we have,
They're
I don't want
beautiful.
everything different colors.
Yep. You make
That's
it look
that's
beautiful.
not functional.
Mhm.
So when
Yeah.
we saw an opportunity and someone offered us green siding, we were like, "Yes, please."
Mhm. Yep.
Um, but yeah. Oh, I know
Yeah.
this is off topic, but I have to
No,
show
go
you.
ahead.
I have got to show you this. Let me take the blur off.
Okay.
We have 4 pheasants left, right?
Hey, Terry, thanks for coming in.
Look
They're so beautiful.
look at the color.
I was showing those to my husband. Those are gorgeous birds.
Oh, stunning.
Mhm. They are.
Stunning. There we could have hey Terry, we could have, butchered them in September. We didn't because we only had
Mhm.
4. So we were letting them go longer. The males are a nice looking size too.
Mhm.
Now we're getting to ice season and we can't have a plastic waterer down there freezing.
Mhm. Oh,
So
Jan just finished planting garlic. Jan, last year's garlic, and I was so scared that it just, died. It's come right back up.
nice.
It's come right
Nice.
back up. So next year, the bulbs are going to be even better. So I'm excited about that.
Nice.
I'm going to plant a little
Thanks,
more.
Great Granny.
because I like that it really is good for the bugs throughout the garden bed too.
Yeah. Oh,
Mhm.
we're moving our garlic to a different spot this year. We're going to put it in the house garden.
Mhm.
So we're excited to see what the difference is. So we got the bed all ready.
Mhm.
And now that we had a hard freeze again a couple nights ago, we're going to plant it this weekend, I think.
Mhm. Is anybody here going to be doing any hydroponics this winter? Anybody getting ready for that?
I was thinking of it,
Mhm.
and I probably will. Right now, I have a cayenne pepper plant that is looking awful, and there's little
Mhm.
gnats flying around, and
Mhm.
rosemary. So I'm probably going to ditch them
Mhm.
and do
So they
some
are they
hydroponics.
hydroponics started already?
No, they're in dirt. I rinse the roots off and put them in new dirt to bring them
So we could
inside.
do that, Lisa? Can you do that? Can you take a plant that's been in the ground
Yeah.
and shift it to hydroponics?
Yes, you could. I did not, but I may do that. But well, right now the pepper plant looks
We could
horrible, like it's
try,
dying.
right?
Yeah, the pepper plant looks like it's dying, and it's cayenne,
Mhm.
so I don't need tons of
I
them.
lost my cayenne this year too.
It was looking fabulous inside, and it's full
Mhm.
of peppers, and now it looks horrible. But
Mhm.
I may do right now we have the greenhouse going, so
Mhm.
I may in the dead of winter start some.
Yeah.
Holy basil, sage, lemon basil. Nice.
Oh, nice. Oh, that
Tomatoes
holy
in the
basil.
sunroom. Good, Paula.
Mhm.
Lynn said, I'm not good at a to-do list. I'm better at making a list once the tasks in my head are done. Whatever works.
Mhm. Whatever works.
Yeah. I used to do that too, but I found that making the list was helpful because I got
Mhm.
help.
Yeah. Jan, just spotted out a mullein plant that was growing in one of my garden beds. And I'm like, yes, I see lots of leaves. I'm going to go harvest it.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Yeah. And I think it's a first year. So that's when the leaves are the best. Like, I'm hoping it's been warm enough that all of the energy isn't down on the roots. I've got to get those leaves out like today.
Nice, Anne.
Mm-hmm. You know
Yeah, I
what I went
agree.
and harvested?
What?
I went and harvested New England asters
Ooh.
because in my cough conference, they were talking about how good New England asters also were when you get to the stage where you have that cough that's dry on top and in the bottom, like all the fluids, like more at the bottom of your lungs that you're having a hard time getting up. New
Yep.
England aster is supposed to be good for that too. So I harvest a bunch, stuck them right in a tincture because you're supposed to tincture them fresh.
Oh, neat.
Mm-hmm.
Christy, that's great. I mean, Christy, what I do, and the only reason I've done this is because I've brought in ants before and I've brought
Mm-hmm.
in whitefly. So what I've done is I dig them up and then I rinse the roots gently, get the dirt off the roots so I'm not
Mm-hmm.
bringing anything in. And then I put new dirt in a pot and repot it. And then I put it in under my grow lights.
Mm-hmm.
And it was looking great. I probably overwatered it because the heat's been on, thinking that it was
Mm-hmm.
dry and it felt dry, but it probably wasn't at the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
So I probably killed it and I'm fine with it
Mm-hmm.
because I actually need it to get out of there. The rosemary's still not doing anything.
Yeah.
So
They make great house plants. Get the
I
bugs
will
off.
tell you that once it got inside, it flowered up and peppered over like you wouldn't believe. I didn't even have that
Oh,
in the greenhouse.
wow.
But of course, it's where I live. So,
So I have some bell peppers out there that are flowering and they're little bitty tiny bell peppers and they're
mhm,
running, they're out of time. And I'm like,
yep.
man. And it all started out because my seedlings, I kind of jacked up with the new little tray that I used and it was limiting their growth. And I didn't realize that was happening. But I'm thinking, you've got me thinking maybe I can dig up those bell peppers and bring them in the house.
I mean, what does it hurt to try? You know, Gwen was saying she dug up and overwintered and didn't find they produced as well as the
Mm-hmm.
newly started. But, again, it's climate. But I
Mm-hmm.
mean, the thing of it is try it.
Mm-hmm.
And if it doesn't work, don't do it again. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm in
Hey,
South Dakota, Lynn.
when you overwinter them, are you watering them, letting them die back like they will? Or are you trying to put them under like a heat lamp all the time or something?
No, there, hey Dawn, there are
Hey,
two
Dawn.
two general journeys of that people have a consensus on.
Okay.
There's people who bring them in and put them under a light and let them
Uh-huh.
do their thing like you normally would.
Yeah. Pretend
And
that
then I've
they're
seen,
inside
I'm
and
not
it's
I'm not
not
an expert. I just have seen this.
okay.
So I don't have all the details. But then
Mhm.
there's another route where people take the dirt off of them
Uh-huh.
and they let them go dormant. Or I've seen where they've left them in dirt and they've cut them back and they just leave them in there.
Question.
I don't know.
Are you sure? Because I'm wondering,
I
taking the dirt off of them and letting them go dormant, what does that mean? You take the dirt off of them?
They hang them like you would a geranium.
I haven't done a geranium like that before. I
So
haven't
I've
grown a
brought used to
geranium.
bring geraniums in and we used to take them out of the pot,
Okay.
right? Shake the dirt. Have a good day, Christy. Take the dirt off
Thank you, Christy. You too.
and hang them upside down by the roots, well, meaning by the
Huh.
base of the plant with the roots up in
Okay.
the air, and you'd hang it in a cool place.
Huh.
Some people would do that to keep their geraniums every year, and you could do the same with
Really?
peppers, but you have to look up the information because, again, I'm just
Okay.
generally summarizing what I've
Mhm.
seen. I've
Mhm.
never done it.
And then isn't there a third option, which would be to take the dirt off and stick them in water and hydroponics them? Or is
I
that not
guess.
an option?
I guess I just haven't seen that. So yeah, I mean, I would definitely see
Is
that
CR
working.
st who somebody here has done hydroponics before, and I'm wondering if that's a thing. Well,
P&J says I treat them as a
mm,
house plant, replant outside in spring and cut back, leave them in a cool place, but not where they would freeze, replant next spring.
oh, okay.
So, again, there's people do different
Mm,
ways and you just have to look it up.
yeah, I think I'm gonna try that.
I'm going to let the cayenne pepper go as soon as these peppers turn red because I could freeze dry them all. And then
Mhm,
my efforts were not wasted, but other than that,
mhm,
I really don't need that many cayenne peppers. I
yeah,
just was like, I want some peppers.
mhm,
And that's it. I got it.
mhm. I might try that. I've got enough pepper plants out there to give it a shot with and do it a couple different
Try
ways.
two.
Have a little experiment.
Yeah, try two. I
Yep.
mean, I've got bok choy that was not frost hardy, right? I was reading about
Mhm.
plants that were frost hardy in the greenhouse, and I was thinking,
Uh-huh,
okay, I've got spinach and I've got cabbage. Let's see
uh-huh,
how this goes, right?
uh-huh.
I planted them September 1st.
Mhm,
No harm, no foul. Nothing happened.
mhm,
I was reading that bok choy is pretty frost hardy too.
mhm.
The variety I have after I planted it, then I looked at the seed packet.
Yeah,
Not frost hardy,
uh-huh,
but I have a frost cover over them in
mhm.
the greenhouse, and the bok choy so far has made it.
Huh.
So and I harvested before it froze just in
Yeah,
case, so I didn't lose what was there.
uh-huh.
But I trimmed it so it could. Bye, Lynn. I trimmed it so that
Have a good
way
day, Lynn.
I could see if it grows.
Mhm.
If I get a cabbage in November, y'all are going to hear me screaming.
I know, that'd be amazing.
Like, I mean, the plants are doing well.
Mhm,
The spinach is getting ready to be harvested.
mhm.
So, worth a shot.
That reminds me of, like, the radishes are like that too. There's spring radishes and there's fall radishes, and
Hmm.
there's some that do better in the winter, and it's basically the longer ones. But
Okay.
the
Like daikon?
sakura yes, like daikon, yep, that's one of them. And, like, the winter icicle radish, I think there's one, white icicle radish or something like that. But the Sakurajima, which is a radish that was part of Jennifer Ocean Homestead's collaboration,
Hmm.
that one apparently grows for like an insanely long period of time. And it will grow into the winter. And I forget, but you harvest it like a really long time after you plant that thing. And that's
Wow.
one of the radishes that are doing really well for me out there. So
Oh,
I'm
awesome.
interested to see how those go. Yeah.
Awesome.
Mhm. Let's look at our list. So we've been talking about some winterizing and the vegetables. We've got final harvest of root vegetables, squash, and late fruits. Oh my goodness, Heather, nobody has been harvesting and preserving fruits like you have.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
She went from pears to apples. I know I'm missing stuff.
Oh,
She,
yeah.
and I remember with our peaches, it was like every night it was like more peaches, harvesting more peaches.
Put
Um,
Great Granny C's uh, comment up on the screen because I
okay.
can't do it. This is fabulous.
Oh, that is fabulous. Oh my
Fabulous.
goodness. So, Granny C, can you share with us? Did you just open the curtains and let them get sun when you could? Did you get like a grow light on them? I'm
Have
just
you?
assuming if they didn't get any sunshine at all, they would have died. So I'm thinking you had to have done something. And where do you live? Our
I'll be
house,
right back.
okay, our house is like 65 degrees, in the winter, around abouts, maybe 65 to 69. What was the temperature in your house? If you don't mind sharing some tips that you might have for how you did yours, that sounds amazing. Heather, you're still processing apples. Oh my goodness. It's a lot of work. A lot of work. It took us a while. We kept pulling off more peaches and pulling. There's no peach left behind rule, is what we had. That's probably you. No apple left behind. Making the use of all that,
That's awesome.
which is a
Pearl
good.
White Shelves. She lives in Ohio.
Okay. Oh, cool. So, if you would have said you lived in Florida or something, I would have felt a little defeated. But since you're in Ohio, I'm getting that can do attitude. So awesome. Grow light.
Oh, wow.
We can do it. That's awesome. Because it
That's
gets cold
fabulous.
there. Yeah. Very cool in the juice. Okay, another thing, because we're running out of time. Um, Preservation, storing root crops, cure meats, drying herbs. Uh,
Hmm.
Probably still some canning happening. I know you're canning, Heather. And freezing, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and you know what the skill focus is?
What?
Learn baking from scratch. So we are sourdough. We're team sourdough over here.
Making 2 loaves today.
Oh, that's awesome. Candle making, which is one of our things, but
Yeah.
we're pushing that into winter because weren't we going to do a candle collab?
I don't remember that.
You don't? Was it
Maybe
my
I'm losing my
idea?
mind.
Does anybody else remember us talking about a candle collaboration?
It's quite possible.
It is, or it's just me.
What else is on your list?
Okay, on the list, herbal tinctures.
Hmm.
I have been making because of the harvest, right? Oh my gosh, I've been making so many tinctures over here. It's been crazy town. Um, I mean, a lot. That and straining off. I strained off my bitters which are like tinctures. I strained those off, the lobelia. Wait.
Look at Heather. She said, "Oh, yes, you did."
Oh, shit. For the candle collab? I thought I did. Yeah, and I think we were going to do it in January.
Okay.
Candleuary. We'll have to see how we feel. It might become a candle arguary. Candleruary for February. Anne said my husband says I'm a scientist with a lab. Yeah, I'm at the part of my herbal course where, for starters, I have to make things.
Yeah.
And I have some wonderful friends that are letting me make things for them. So
Oh,
I've been working on the tinctures for their stuff. Yeah, Lisa, I'm looking for patience over here. Anybody needs any kind of something.
that's right.
Yeah,
That's
and
right.
using like newer herbs that are newer to me that I haven't made tinctures from before, but I found the right way to make tinctures, so I feel so prepared to do this. It's fun stuff.
Waxy
Great.
winter.
What is it? Waxing winter? Oh, that's a good one, Rebecca. That's really good. That would push us in January because January is still like straight up winter for like everybody.
Oh,
So
January
is
is so
February, but
good.
then everybody starts thinking about, I don't know, Valentine's Day and whatever.
Do you have sour sop?
I don't have soursop and I've never used soursop. I know that Black's Tropical Homestead has. She's like the soursop guru, I think, because I remember her trying it for the first time like a year ago or something.
Huh.
Hmm. Yeah. Winter
Winter
skill.
skills. Grow hydroponic lettuce again. Learn to make bomb. Learn to knit socks. Lisa, you reach out to me, and
Mhm.
I have got an easy way to do it. I'm on my second sock. I'm midway up the foot.
Mhm.
Tree trimming.
Tree
Oh,
trimming January. Does it have to be January? Because I was thinking I need to get out there right now.
it's time, Tammy, just to let you know. But Rebecca said, "Hey, I
Okay.
came up with Soaptober."
Oh, you did? Oh, and look at her. She's got us with waxing winter. You
I
should have
made
been in marketing.
a soursop tincture good for fighting cancer cells. I read.
Oh, very cool. All right, guys, we're at time. And next week, we're going to be seeing you on Lisa's channel. Don't forget, we have Soaptober going on. And I haven't seen any soaping videos from anybody yet. So make sure you tag us. That's all right, Lisa.
I'm hoping to get there. I've got to render, and now it's cooler. I've got time for
No,
rendering.
you're fine. But I know that there's people that wanted to join in and make sure you tag both me and Lisa in your soaping video. And you know what? It's us and it's informal. We might just extend it into November to give people more time.
Yeah, and if you've been saying you wanted to make soap and you haven't done it, and you need a kick in the pants,
We're here.
make the soap.
Thank you, everybody. Have a great week. Do all the things, and we'll see you next Tuesday on Lisa's channel.
Bye, guys.
Bye, everyone.